There was a new phenomenon this week that a bunch of us had to explain to the public, something called QAnon, right? And it is in the sort of the dark recesses of social media of sorts, on Reddit and places like that, not really less on Twitter. QAnon apparently is some elaborate, it takes one conspiracy and puts them all together. Donald Trump is either this secret deep state superhero or John F. Kennedy Jr., who apparently they don't believe is dead. Right. Tell us some more about these people.
This has always been the big fear, is Russia opened the playbook for the rest of the world to copy. This is super cheap, and whether it's political interference and manipulation or just social manipulation, this gives everyone the ability to push a falsehood, which leads to a public safety issue. QAnon, this idea that there is a secret source inside the intelligence community. Oh my, we've worried about this before with the NSA, and now we're talking about them leaking information. This, again, plays into this narrative that you can't trust institutions. So if you're a foreign interference player like Russia, what do? You just amplify QAnon. You don't have to make it. There is so much fake news in the U.S. right now, they don't need to create manipulated truths. They can just ride them.
But Robert Costa, it's not just Russia amplifying. You said you thought you saw the president actually make look, the number 17, like, just to believe it or not, they're numerologists too. I mean, this is sort of some, I'm sorry, it's some rabbit hole stuff, so I apologize. But Q is the 17th letter, and 17 is their code word. And the president is suddenly, instead of 13 angry Democrats, 17 angry Democrats. And you said you noticed another thing at that rally with the number 17.
Well, I mean, if you go research this QAnon conspiracy, it's absurd. And they have all these different numbers they come up with. And it is appearing at different rallies. We've seen this with the John Birch Society going back years ago. Right. And the president himself has believed in conspiracies before. His political career was very much launched when he came onto that birtherism with President Obama. But there's not really an expectation inside of this White House that the president's going to somehow speak out on QAnon. People inside of the president's inner circle, they see the Q signs as much as anybody in the press pen sees those Q signs. But they believe this is the Republican base, this is the Trump base. They have a deep suspicion of the deep state.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and then click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.